the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Running inside, it's Clark. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throwing, Sellers. Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Sellers from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Quick handoff. Looking for room at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now first and 10 from the 30. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Crosby. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Wow, look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. Taylor wants to throw it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fit it in the window for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Sellers on the play action. Rushes on him. He gets away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Buys a little time. Escapes the pressure to his right. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there getting pressure on the quarterback. 3rd down situation. I know you'd love to have the sack, but the pressure forced him out to the perimeter where there was nobody open, and now it sets up 4th down.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Johnson. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. The option look, and he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Mississippi State looking for the 4th down conversion. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Play fake, Sellers. He'll throw it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Little over-anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Sellers. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's 2 options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Sellers. Moving out of the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quick.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The extra point here would tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on 1st down. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Got him downfield. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught by Williams on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look at SMU, taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Mustangs, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The hand to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now looking to throw back to the middle. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's #4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. The give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Taylor wants to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can...
Got a little grass. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They take the lead with the 6.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the left. Maybe a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They go play action with Sellers, using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the 3rd quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Sellers. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Sellers. It's complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hit as he throws. Grabs it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
They'll run it. It's Clark. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sellers on the play action. Looking for an open area to his left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. Hits the accelerator to the right. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got...
Beck's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And you can smell that upset brewing as the confidence grows as they have taken the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Clark. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Play fake, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to keep this drive alive. There's some room. And he's still running after the move. He finally steps out of bounds. A gigantic run that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the ground. He's got it again. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Tight end now in motion. They go play action with Sellers. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wide receiver going in motion. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Gamecocks! The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They'll run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Bounced off his feet.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that fourth down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Crosby. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Taylor wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Nice job in coverage on that third and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up fourth down.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Here's a little room there. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. So the offense builds some confidence, and when the defense gives up a second fourth down conversion on one drive, that can be a bit of a gut punch.
Gut punch, but think about how different it is, Reese, when now you know you're in four-down territory on every drive. Like, it's totally different in the way you're going to call the game, and you definitely are going to have some adjusting to do if they're going to be this aggressive and go for it on fourth down every time.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. There he goes. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that fourth down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that fourth down.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the run, it's Clark. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Here's Sellers to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Catches it at the 15. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. As they open this possession from their own 20. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense in an empty set. He wants to change this route. Throwing Sellers. Under fire. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Mississippi State right back to the line. Quarterback running on the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing. Always a runner, just exhausting.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. They'll pass on the field goal and going for it on 4th and short in overtime. Tries to get it on the ground. He is stopped short on 4th and goal in overtime, and the gamble blows up in their face. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Looking for room, it's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try the left side.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Third and long, and they don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 949, They'll go right back to the run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they'll try to win it with a long field goal right here. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. Need it to stay alive, and it's good. They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall.